Okay, I'm going to tell you about the most mortifying moment of my entire life. I still wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it. This all went down at my best friend's wedding in Savannah, Georgia. My best friend, Sarah, asked me to be her maid of honor, and I was so excited. My one job was to give a toast. I spent weeks writing the perfect speech. I had everything memorized, inside jokes about her and her new husband, tear-jerking memories from our friendship, and the perfect closing line. I had it written on a small note card, just in case my nerves got the best of me. I felt completely prepared. The reception was beautiful. We were all at a gorgeous old venue, and the time for the toasts arrived. My heart was pounding, but I felt ready. I got up, tapped my glass, and smiled at the crowd. I looked down at my note card to get started, and my stomach dropped. The handwriting wasn't mine, it was my brother's. He had given a speech at a rehearsal dinner a few weeks before, and I had grabbed the wrong note card from my jacket pocket. My mind was racing, but I decided to just wing it, and I started talking. I was so nervous that I completely lost my train of thought. So, against my better judgment, I decided to read what was on the card. I started, "To the groom. You're a lucky man. Your bride is a firecracker. She's crazy in the best way. She may have a few quirks, but she make you laugh every day." The crowd was completely silent. The groom looked at me with a bewildered expression. The bride was staring at me, her smile gone. I realized then that I wasn't reading about my friend, Sarah. I was reading about a completely different person. I kept reading, and it got worse. "Remember that time you almost went to jail for her? That's true love." Right there, the groom was now staring at me with a completely blank look on his face. This was not his wedding. This was a speech for a different couple. A couple that my brother had talked about who had a disastrous relationship. I was frozen. I couldn't speak. I wanted the floor to swallow me whole. I looked at the crowd, and I saw a few people with their hands over their mouths, trying not to laugh. It was the most public, mortifying moment of my entire life. I had to just put the note card down and walk away from the microphone. My friend Sarah came over, put her arm around me, and whispered, "It's okay. We all mess up." She then went up to the microphone and gave a beautiful, heartfelt toast without any notes. The whole experience taught me that failure isn't the end of the world, and that sometimes the kindness of a true friend is all you need to get through a bad moment. It was a humiliating night, but it taught me a valuable lesson about accepting that things don't always go according to plan. So, yeah, that's the story of my worst wedding toast. Have you ever had a horribly embarrassing moment that you can't get over? Tell me your story in the comments.